Hello everyone, welcome to my channel all about literature in easy way. Today we are describing about the plot of The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. This novel was first published in December 1884 in United Kingdom and in February 1885 in United States. This novel is direct sequel to The Adventure of the Tom Sawyer. The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain is about a young boy, Huck, in search of freedom and adventure. The shores of the Mississippi River provide the backdrop from the entire book. Huck is kidnapped by Pep, his drunken father. Pep kidnapped Huck because he wants Huck's $6,000. Huck was awarded $6,000 from the treasure he and Tom Sawyer found in The Adventure of Tom Sawyer. Huck finally escapes from the deserted house in the woods and finds a canoe to shove off down the river. Instead of going back to the widow's house, he decided to run away. He is sick of all the confinement and civilization that the widow enforces upon him. He comes across Jim, Miss Weston's slave, and together they spent nights and days journeying down the river, both in search of freedom. While traveling on a raft down the river, Huck and Jim have many adventures and during many long talks becomes best of friends. They find a house with a dead man. They end up stealing many things from the house. They find a wrecked ship and go on it, only to be mixed up with murders. They get away with money and some other goods. They get separated from each other in the heavy fog but eventually find each other. A steamboat crashes into their raft and Jim and Huck are separated again. Huck has a run-in with the Grangefords and Shepherdsons, two families at war with each other. He is reunited with Jim shortly after this. Then they meet the king and the duke and get into a good deal of trouble performing plays. The king and the duke pretend to be Peter Wick's long lost brothers from England and try to steal all of money left behind in his will. They escape before they are caught. Huck finally gets rid of them, but is left to search for Jim, who gets sold by the king. He ends up at Tom Sawyer's Aunt Shelley's house, where Tom and Huck rescue James. So, in this novel, at the end, Huck was finally get the freedom from the widow and from his father, because the deathman of this house was actually Jim's father. Through all the adventures down the river, Huck learns a variety of life lessons and improves as a person. He develops a conscience and truly feels for humanity. The complexity of his character is enhanced by this ability to relate so easily with the nature of and the river. So guys, I hope I can give a brief discussion about the plot of this novel in this video. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and share with your friends, and also subscribe my channel.